Hey everyone, welcome to the Happy Flosser podcast. My name is Billy Lunt. I am your host, and I am here to talk to you about all things dental hygiene to support you on your journey through the dental hygiene program. Welcome, so glad to have you. Hey, are you in dental hygiene school or just got your acceptance letter and just started dental hygiene school and you're worried about how you're going to fit it all in, what the evaluations are like, what the key strategies you need to set up in order to be successful? You don't want to have worked all this time to get accepted into dental hygiene school only to make some pretty major errors in your first and second semester. I've put together a course that will really help you set yourself straight right out of the gate and get yourself started on the right foot in dental hygiene school. Whether or not you're just entering school or you've done your prerequisites and you're just well on your way halfway through, this course is designed to help get you straight and keep you straight so that you can become a dental hygienist. Click the link in the show notes and check it out. I want you guys to think back to when you got your acceptance letter into the dental hygiene program and how excited you were because it was a symbol of all of your hard work and effort and everything that you had to do in order to achieve that opportunity, right? To get to go into the dental hygiene program. And you can see how that excitement quickly diminishes after you get into the program and you're kind of going through the trenches for a little while. So it's really important to just really think about the fact that, yes, you probably have a hangover from the semester that you just endured. Or maybe you're about to graduate. I am not talking to the students who are about to graduate. I'm really talking to the students who've just plugged their way through this last semester and they're feeling maybe a little bit burnt out. They're feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausted. They've lost complete motivation to really pull themselves together for the next semester, which is just about to start, right? So for those of you involved in a summer semester, you've really got to pull yourself together and get yourself past your semester hangover so that you have a systematized approach to be successful in your next semester. So in this episode, I'm just going to talk about recognizing all that you've been through in this last semester, understanding that it's okay to have a hangover at the end of the semester, and then also talk about some of the ways that you can recenter yourself and get yourself as prepared as you can be for the next semester. Now, there's several ways that you can get yourself kind of recentered for the semester ahead, and everyone offers different suggestions. So these are my suggestions to you, and I believe I have 6 or 7 of them that just kind of off the top of my head, things that I do myself at the end of a semester when I feel like my tank is empty and I've put everything I have in me into the semester and I'm feeling a little bit like I need to recharge. So, one of the things I will suggest, and this is almost like a no brainer, but still should be said, and that is take a break. Do something that you truly enjoy to relax and have fun and kind of recharge yourself. You know, maybe take a hike, get out in nature, maybe go to the movies, go out to dinner, go to the spa, whatever works for you, or just simply hang out with some friends and have conversation that has zero to do with schoolwork, responsibilities, or anything like that. And sometimes just really centering yourself around people that you care about and doing something that reconnects you to those people that are supporting you that maybe you've neglected or you've been away from because you've been so focused on your studies. It's really such a nice way to recharge yourself. I know that's what I do. I spend more time with my children. I get out in nature. I go do something fun outdoors to really pull myself back together and recharge my batteries. When you connect with your friends and you spend some time just talking about something outside of school, you recognize that you have such a nice supportive network. And knowing that that encouragement is there from others sometimes is really exactly what you need to recharge yourself. Another thing I will just say is some meditation, deep breathing exercises, anything that can put yourself in a state of gratitude where you're continuously being mindful of your stress levels and really acknowledging everything that you went through in the last semester and all of your hard work and being grateful that you get to go to school, that you get to be on this journey. And it's not something that you're just enduring, but that you're having the opportunity to do. The other thing I'll say is to set realistic goals for yourself and really prioritize your tasks to avoid yourself from getting overwhelmed or feeling anxiety as the next semester starts. It's a good idea to kind of take stock of maybe what were some of the things that happened over the course of the semester that provided you with the most amount of stress. Were there distractions that went on in your life that caused more stress? Were there times when you should have been more prepared or could have been more prepared, but maybe you didn't make the right choices, or maybe you could have done things a little differently? I know for myself, I need to space things out and really be even. I'm not very much a stat person. I'm definitely a person who needs to strategize and spread my time evenly. I can't do just a whole bunch of stuff all at work. So, like cramming, I can't do a whole bunch of stuff all at once. So, cramming for a test, for example, for you would be something like me for planning for a lesson plan for students. I really like to spread everything out so that I can think about, weigh out all my options, prioritize my time, and it prevents me from getting as overwhelmed as I am when I wait too long or I procrastinate or I put things off. So, really take stock in what caused you the most amount of stress over the last semester to help you plan for the next semester. And set some really realistic goals for yourself. Maybe you spent too much time with friends and not enough time on school. Or maybe you need to say no more to other people so that you can say yes more to your studies. Just knowing that this is just a season. This is a very short amount of time in your life that you have to dedicate to this work and these types of rigors. So know that this will too pass and this will come to an end. So it's okay to say no right now and move forward knowing that in time you can make changes in those things. Another thing you can do is find a way to incorporate creativity into what you're doing. Maybe try a new approach or change your routine a little bit so that you don't feel like everything is such a huge chore or related to school. Maybe you're a person who likes to draw, so maybe do your notes with some kind of drawings involved or doodles or something like that. Or maybe you're a person who likes to go for walks, so maybe a recorded lecture. So on your walk, you're listening to your recorded lecture. So try to put yourself in a place where you can combine something that you love to do with something that you have to do. And that really kind of combines things in a way that manages your time a little better. The other thing, and I can't stress this enough, is to really delegate some of your responsibilities to others if you can, or seek help from your faculty. You know, maybe your house isn't as clean as it was before you got into school, or maybe you just can't seem to keep up on your laundry, but you just need to have those clinic socks for tomorrow, right? And these are some of the stresses that we end up having in our lives when we feel overwhelmed or we have just too much on our plate. So maybe you can ask somebody for help in some of these areas. And the other thing I just want to say is to take care of you. Sometimes we might procrastinate a little bit and then we get a little less sleep, and then our sleep deprivation becomes exponential over the course of the semester. And we're just not giving ourselves the exact amount of time that we need, and we end up being sleep deprived. I know how many hours I need of sleep, and so I try to make sure that if there's a day that maybe I don't get that amount of sleep, I'll try to make up for it the next couple of days, because I know myself, I'm the best version of myself when I've had enough rest. And I'm just speaking for me, but I know that sometimes that end of semester hangover definitely comes, especially because during finals week and even the week before finals, you're really sleep deprived or you're just burning the candle at both ends. So recognize that and really take some time to do some self-care. And I know it's as simple as saying you don't drink enough water, but the reality is when you guys are in clinic, you're not able to drink water. And you'll become deprived in that area just as easily as you'll become sleep deprived. So get out in nature, get yourself plenty of rest, drink some water, and spend some time with people that love you and care about you. And I promise all of those really simple things come down to one thing. It's about recharging yourself and getting yourself ready for the semester ahead, because all of those things matter. And you're really putting a lot of these really important components and aspects of your life aside while you're in school. And these are important things, right? So, spending time with family, people that you love, that's an important component of self care, right? You need that network and that support of people that care about you and are there to help you in times of need and in times of stress, or just to pick you up when you're feeling down. And we all have those down days. So, recognizing what was missing during your semester that caused you to feel a little overwhelmed and a little just completely empty, your gas tank is empty, but know that the positive side of feeling like your gas tank is empty is that you've given it all you have. You put everything you had into your semester, and the success of moving on to the next semester is what you have to show for it. So pat yourself on the back in that area. Dental hygiene school is hard. There is nothing easy about dental hygiene school at all. So give yourself a little bit of credit for everything that you just went through in the last semester, and recognize that you're feeling tired and depleted and exhausted for a reason, right? You just endured something that was really challenging and you stepped up to the plate and you achieved your goals. So recognize that. You get to have another semester. You get to move forward into the program. You get to experience what lies ahead in your next semester, knowing that on your journey, you're staying laser focused on your goals. You're doing what you need to do. And part of what you need to do is to recharge yourself, recenter yourself, keep yourself focused on your why, say no to people when you need to. Don't let yourself get distracted. Delegate some of those tasks. Let some things go that aren't perfect, right? We can't be perfect while we're in school. I know my house isn't perfect during the semester, and I have to just let things go until after the semester is over, knowing that I've met all the needs of my students, right? Students are relying on me. So I too have that charge in my own life to find balance. But I also know that I need to recharge and recover and recoup and recenter myself so that I'm ready for the next semester ahead. So don't think that this is unique to you. This is how we are as human beings, right? We are tasked with recognizing where we have some challenges, recognizing that we need some self care, and recognizing that that's okay. So I want you all to just be proud of your accomplishments this semester and know that the reason why you feel like you have a semester hangover is because you did everything you could to get to the end of the semester successfully. I'm proud of each and every one of you, and I believe in you. So sometimes you just need to hear that. You need to hear that someone believes in you. It's hard to get into dental hygiene school. And the fact that you're listening to this podcast and you're fully engaged and you're here, that says something about you. That says something about your work ethic, your integrity, your intention, your priorities, and your goals. And you can do this. I know you can. Have a great week, guys. I would invite you to send me any questions that you need answered. Questions come up when you listen to this podcast. I have a link in the show notes, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Also, I would appreciate a review if you have time to leave one. Thank you so much.